And that leads us into our Board of Education resolution on anti-racism. I know there's some really important points here that were recently passed. And Dr. Howell, I was wondering if you wanted to talk on a few of these bullet points that, in terms of the actionable steps and why they're significant to our district.
Yes, first of all, I think it's really important, and I'm very proud of our school board, the governance body of the school district, for speaking from the heart and then trying to put some substance to what they're thinking needs to happen in relationship to the overall issue of racism, of injustice, and what can we do in a meaningful way to address those issues district-wide. And so I commend the board for doing that. And there are a couple of bullets on there that I think are important, but the first one, since we're talking right now and we're going to have a panel discussion on the 23rd, committing to openly talk, challenge, and confront racism and inequities. If we don't do that, it's going to be, it'll be meaningless. If we can't identify the problem, if we can't hear perspectives of solutions, then we will not get anywhere.
And what's encouraging to me is I already, since the board resolution, I already know of pockets of teachers engaging in book talks and having these conversations. And so I think that sparked some great conversations and will continue to spark some great conversations throughout the community. The second to last bullet talks about creating real partnerships with families and communities. And Kwame, from the perspective of a parent, what does that look like to you? And how do you really dial in on that for us as principals and teachers to create those authentic partnerships?
No, I think it transitions from the first point, around the open, committing to openly talk. I think, you can talk, but what I have found is in conversations, primarily with people who identify as being white, that once they begin to engage, there is a transition between engagement and true understanding. But the barrier between the two, for me, exists around their emotional engagement, right? The ability to kind of understand intellectually what's happening can almost create a reverse option, right? To live in a space where you're only talking intellectually can give you an option to opt out. The emotional connection is really where I think the partnership develops a unique relationship, because people will be more connected and they will feel that you understand and are empathizing with the challenges that they're experiencing.
It's an excellent point. And, I think too, one thing I just want to share is, Kwame, our relationship really began where you pointed out some blind spots on my part as a principal, right? I mean, that's when we really started to have conversations, and I appreciated the fact that you reached out to me and pointed out some blind spots. I'll get a little bit more specific. One of the things that you noticed as a parent was at Doherty, we were really pumping, hey, parents come on and read, it's reading month, but you didn't see that same type of thing happen during Black History Month, and you wondered why. And for me, it really encouraged me to reflect on how we do a better job with these partnerships and really highlighting and promoting Black culture, all races and all cultures, in terms of how we celebrate that, not just like one little pocket of things. And so I appreciate the way you've developed that partnership with myself. And I look forward to, as we grow in these actionable steps, how parents and teachers and principals continue to do that. So thanks.
No worries. And Scott, and I appreciate you bringing that up. I think to that point, what made me want to give you the benefit of the doubt and to assume best intentions was because of what I saw you doing, and my wife included, every day, right? Seeing you come out with the dolphin outfit on in the mornings and out there every single day, rain, hail, sleet, or snow, at dismissal. And, anyone who's been to Doherty understands the complexity of getting onto that campus and getting off, in the mornings and after, but you're out there in the mix